I was like, no, I'm done with this YouTube thing. I'm no more doing videos, because if I have to go to town and look for content and shoot and bring you guys video, and my camera will get lost and I'll lose the most important thing in my life, then there's no more. I'm not going to vlog again. I'm calling it a quit. Okay, guys, I welcome you to my channel, and then I'm happy you clicked on it, but I'm not too happy because, as you read the title of the video, yes, that's it. No more vlogging because I lost my camera. Yeah, I don't know what to say, but anyway, I thank you for clicking on this video to watch. It's quite a sad story. It's sometimes people out there might not understand or see what we go through just to bring you guys video to watch, not necessarily making money, but as to connecting with people. And most of the times the videos that I do videos that I don't want you to watch and waste your time. I don't know, I stand to be corrected. Maybe if my videos are not interesting or are not good, you can tell me, but I don't know if my videos are interesting or they are not interesting. I would like you to also share with me your thoughts, or if you have any other suggestions you wish I add to my style of vlogging or my way of doing the video in promoting Ghana, or things you would like to want, you can share it with me. My email is there. You can email me privately, or you can even WhatsApp me, or just leave the comments, then I'll read it and get back to you. So back to the story. I like as I was saying, it's not easy, the things we go through. Sometimes you pick a camera, you want to vlog about something, and all of a sudden your mood just goes off. And you can't come and sit in front of camera with this moody dull face and all that. It's people will not feel it when they are watching. And today has been one of my saddest day because I'm sharing this video, this story with you guys. But a little happy because at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm just confused. I don't know what to say. This is what happened. I decided to go out to do a content. I know you all remember the video I did on the Ghanaian legend photographer. What is the name? Crap. James Bano. Yes, James Bano. I did some video on that. If maybe you've not watched, I put the link below here, and then you here, and you click on it to watch. So it was that video that I went to cover. We shot everything. I did everything. Did all the story, covered everything, and then we decided to set off. So on our way going, I was with my partner. And a friend was coming to see my partner. So we had to sit somewhere and wait for the person coming to see my partner. So we were sitting there for like 6, 10 minutes to 15 minutes. And then, not knowing, I was having a camera on me, like I was having it in my hand. And where we were sitting, we sat there for like 15 minutes. So I got it onto my phone trying to check messages on my YouTube to reply the messages. And as I was doing that, I placed the camera just right beside me, in between me and my partner. They get it? And where we were sitting was roadside, somewhere around East Legon. And just where we were sitting was a staircase that leads to what do you call it? An ATM where people always pass to use the ATM. So we were sitting there, and then my partner just woke up, and then it was like, okay, the guy is in, so we have to meet him a little far ahead of us. So I stood up, and I was on my phone, and I followed my partner. We went to see this friend. We talked about things. This friend brought things up and I'd wanted to vlog him and share with me because he had a trip and all those kind of things, which we planned doing. Like I had like 3 stories or 4 stories from the guy. So we talked like, I think, how many minutes? We talked like almost about 35 minutes or close to 40 minutes chatting like there. So when we were done, this friend gave us a lift all the way from East Legon. In case you are not in Ghana, you might not know East Legon. You can check the distance on Google Map. From East Legon, we got a lift from East Legon, Nubuki Foundation. That is close to, I don't know the name. I think, yeah, the name of the university is Rashford University. So from there, we got a lift to all the way to La Paz. So the guy dropped us, and then when we got to La Paz, then I realized that, oh, the bag that I was carrying is light. So I was like, why is the bag so light? And as I brought the bag in front just to check, and I remembered that I've left the camera. So I was thinking I left the camera in the guy's car. So I asked my partner to call the friend and check if I've left the camera in the car. The friend checked, the camera was in there, he went to the boot, checked the boot, it wasn't there. Then I realized maybe I've left it where we sat and waited for him. I was like, oh my God, this camera is gone. And as I'm talking to you, the entire period will be, I think, like 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours. And this camera I'm talking to you, maybe you might not really get the story or feel anything, but this is a camera. I bought a camera for $1,500. That is the camera I use for my vloggings. That's the camera I use for my work as well, together with the body and the lens, which is almost about $2,300. So, here in Ghana we have what we call Okada, motor bicycle we use as a means of transport, and that's the fastest. And I quickly picked one. I didn't even waste much time to talk about price and things. I said, actually, take me to East Legon. And when we were going, I was so confused. I was like, Charlie, I don't know. I can't explain the feeling. So this my partner that I left there told him that, oh, okay, let me take the lead so that my partner will come with a car. By then, the motorbike will be faster. So, not knowing, when I left my partner, my partner was praying that God should help me to find this camera. And then we were on our way going. And all of a sudden, I also started praying to God, and I just want Him to help me find this camera. And anyone that is passing by, it should blind the eyes of anyone that is passing by. Because where the camera is, there's no way you leave this camera there within let's say 10 minutes and you go back and you see it. Because it was just right by a main roadside and people are passing there all the time. And it was even close to a staircase that people climb to the ATM. So it means it won't last long there. And it was around 5 p.m. there. And we got there, I got there around 7:30. So we got there, I prayed to God that He should blind anyone that passed the place not to see the camera. And all of a sudden, I felt this inner peace within me. I felt peace, like I wasn't worried anymore. I was like, no, all I need is just to get to the place. So I was telling the motor guy to hurry up and also drive carefully. So God being so good, we got there. And it's like, I'm in a hurry. I'm just in a hurry just to reach to the place and see if I'll see the camera or not. And we drove. The guy was so experienced in driving. Quickly we got there and there was traffic. There was a lot of traffic in town. He has to maneuver through cars, passing some lungu short ways, and we finally got to the place. And then boom. I was like, Jesus Christ. Oh Lord. Why me? There was the camera. There was the camera. All of a sudden, I was like, this is God at miracle. It was the greatest miracle ever in my life. And I was like, this is God. Because I wish, when I decided to discuss this video, I decided to talk about this story. I made up my mind that if I talked about it, I'll go to the venue and record and show you the place and where the camera was and where people were passing, just for people. Maybe someone watching this video might not really get it, or like, oh, so Charlie, there's no big deal about this thing. But it means so much to me. You know why? Because where the camera was, there's no way you will leave it there 10 minutes and you go back and find it. I called my partner. The moment I called, they were like, have you found the camera? Have you found the camera? I said, oh, relax. God being so good, I found the camera. And to God be the glory. I was so happy. That moment, I was like, I felt God back. Because, that time I was going through a lot of challenges. And I was going through a lot by then. So I needed God so much that when this thing happened, I was like, God, prove to me that you still exist. I know someone watching this video might not believe in God or might not really understand God and say, oh, God, this God thing, the white people brought this to us or something. But one thing that I always tell people is that whatever that you say you know of or you have, how well do you know the thing? What experience do you have with the thing that you can share with people? And the God that I serve, this is what I can share with people. And I just want to encourage anyone out there that in case you've lost focus, you don't know what to do, you find yourself off track, you feel like God is not there. Not that God is not there. God is there. But He is doing things in the background that you are not seeing, which will manifest physically. And then one thing is that when God is doing something, you never know. Until He's done doing whatever that He's doing with your life. And then when you turn your back to count your blessings, and you're like, oh, okay, so this is why this is this and this is that and this is that. So I was like, immediately, Charlie, guys, what I went through, I was like, no, I'm done with this YouTube thing. I'm no more doing videos, because if I have to go to town and look for content and shoot and bring you guys video, and my camera will get lost and I'll lose the most important thing in my life, then there's no more. I'm not going to vlog again. I'm calling it a quit. I won't do it again. After all, it sounds some way, so I decided not to do it. If I'm going to lost all my gadgets because of vlogging and all this kind of thing, go through all this pain, you have to go and shoot, come home, sit down all these hours, try to shoot, edit everything, and then put it on YouTube for people to watch. It sounds some way. And I decided I'm not going to vlog again. I'm just calling it a quit. But God came in for me and made me realize that whatever that I'm going through, this is a testimony to show that God is still with me and He has not yet left me. So in case you are watching this video, just don't give up. Continue doing whatever you are doing. Even though there might be tests and trials and obstacles on our way, don't lose focus, because if you know who you are and you know where you are going, nothing will distract you on your way. You still focus till you reach your destiny, because you know who you are with and whose you belong to. So guys, I just don't want to talk much, but I know definitely you've learned something. And please, if you've learned something or whatever that you've learned from this video, just share with me. And thank you so much. For now, I don't know what I will do, but we shall still bounce back, and then we'll see how far we can go with this promoting Ghana video. If we'll be traveling or going to other regions to bring more content. So thank you so much. And as I'm saying again, that if you know where you are going and you are focused on where you are going, you know who you are and whose you are, nothing will ever stop you. Nothing will ever stop you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until I come your way on my next episode, which I may not know when I'll come back, but keep on praying for me and let's see what happens the next. I love you guys, and as I always sign out, Ola Bawo. Keep it locked. This is Ghana for you.